Yo, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle
huddle
up,
up,
huddle up,
huddle up,
huddle
huddle
up,
up, huddle up, huddle up,
huddle
huddle
up,
up.
huddle up.
We got week 7 of the post-game review.
Ah, man, it's another one of them things.
41-31 should have looked like a big blowout, but they kept playing hard in ridiculous times, which cost them greatly.
Yeah, man, you got your boy Rich.
You got Mike Miner.
Got your man Zay in the back.
Yes, indeed, and we got a special guest through the building.
Oh yeah,
man.
we got Cuzzo. He family of the pod.
Yes, Sirski.
You can put your IG out there if you like. If not, you don't have to.
I don't need to.
Yeah, I knew it. But without further ado, we got to get into the game. I want to say first off, in that first quarter, the secondary has to communicate, bro. Like, Brandon Stevens and Marcus Williams was looking like barbecue chicken out there. Granted, it should have been a blowout, but in that first quarter, it got bad.
Definitely did, man. Brandon Stevens was playing way too far off, and Marcus Williams was nowhere near
Yeah.
for him to be playing that far off.
That first touchdown, Mike Evans scored with one leg, bro.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I was
Cook
tight. I
one
Wide
leg.
open, bro.
I was tight. I missed
It's
that,
just
man.
like, but I wanted to blame it on Marcus Williams because I've been on his case, but I saw Brandon Stevens and him clearly just didn't communicate because it was two receivers on that left side and they capitalized, bro.
And Stevens is about to get cooked again.
Boy, Mike Evans getting
Mike
injured
Evans
might have
caught the
saved
hammy,
Stevens.
Oh, my
It's
It might have
goodness.
saved him,
yo,
boy.
Yeah, later in the game, that would have been wild.
Yeah.
But after that,
I've never been happier for a hamstring. I'm praying for a speedy recovery, but I'm like, we needed to get bailed out right there because the
was
secondary
looking
was looking sketchy,
Mike.
bro.
it was looking bad, man. And then the offense started out a little flat on that first drive, at least, and then we started to come to life, of course, after that, which is
to me though, I knew the offense was gonna be straight. We was just worried about the defense because honestly, we talked about the O-line on the first. It wasn't even because they were moving the ball down the field until Lamar kept trying to go back and pass, and they just was getting to him like it was nothing. Like then I think it was a penalty. Was the Rosengarten penalty?
Yo.
In that first drive too. I can't.
I don't know
remember.
if it was in that.
It
Maybe
was
not,
one
maybe
where
not, maybe not, but it
Rosengarten
was
definitely
completely
later.
missed a block, though. Rosengarten
That's what he's-
completely missed a block
yeah.
and got Lamar smacked, bro.
They got better, but still, it was a little shaky at times.
Extra
Lamar
questionable in that
was
first
bailing
quarter.
them out on a lot of that stuff. So, but yeah,
super bailouts, man. It was one of them plays early in the game when my man Lamar had 31 burling down on him, who was dirty all game.
All game.
A lot of dirt in this game,
52,
bro.
right? Two as well.
A lot
right?
of
Tampa
dirt in
might
this
be
game,
dirty,
bro.
yo. They might be the dirty birds, bro.
I didn't like that. So 31 was burling down on him on the blitz. He sidestepped and then he caught Bateman downfield for a beautiful ball, yo.
yeah.
So it was a beautiful game for us, man.
And because of that dirtiness, I'm sorry, man. It might have ignited Roquan, yo. Because he was coming for blood after that,
Roquan
yo.
was out there
And
to
I
kill.
said that too, because when Lamar got hit helmet to helmet twice,
52 dirty.
the first thing I said was,
Yeah, speak.
dog, you cannot, like, y'all gonna have to pay for that. Y'all know that, right? Like, they're not gonna just let you keep hitting. If the refs ain't gonna call it or be consistent with calling, because I think they called one and missed the other one, if I'm
But
not
the
mistaken.
thing
Or did they
that-
not call any one
No,
of those?
they ain't
They
call
didn't
the
call
second one
anyone.
because they said he was.
Yeah, I don't think they called either
They
one
called
of those.
it-
They
called
did
a
call
hand-
one.
No,
They called the
I think
first
they called
one.
a hand swipe to the head.
No, they called the first one.
Okay,
They called the
but
first one.
He got
regardless-
at least one penalty.
Yeah.
They called the
But
first one.
the thing that pisses me off, yo, they call all them penalties against us. First off, the first
crazy.
tackle that was egregious before the Lamar getting crown joint was when they did the hip drop on Zay Flowers.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to take my
And then
man's
it was
out.
like 2 plays
31.
later, and then he crowned Lamar. Then he did it again.
They did a hip drop on
Like, bro, stop
Lamar last
playing,
week,
yo.
That too
and they
last
didn't
week.
call it, yo. Like,
Yeah.
That's an MVP level candidate, bro. You protect him, bro.
And Zay didn't do anything after that. So, that was tough. Hopefully his ankle gets better after this. It's not a serious injury. But, again, karma comes back around full swing. I'm not saying it happened on purpose, but, salute to Chris Godwin.
And we got to give credit to the real momentum shift in because that first half was looking like it could have been any kind of way.
My
But
boy
Marlowe
Marlowe.
caught that pick in the second
Yeah.
quarter.
My boy Marlowe.
Super
changed the
momentum
motion
swing.
of the game, yo.
In the red zone. That was a great pick.
got
man.
two of
Yes, sir.
them.
Yeah.
Got two of them. He fell, hurt himself on the other one. But listen, he did his job that day. Yo.
Yep.
Yes,
It's,
sir.
it's for the rest of the defense and the offense. What the offense going to do? It's the rest of the defense to pick him up because he did enough.
Yeah.
He did.
Where, bro,
It swung the
if
game.
he did,
It
he
swung
did
the game early to help us get
Exactly.
that lead.
He did.
And what is funny about it though is he killed it. Right, he got his picks, but that boy Baker, he was just. I don't know if he was blanking out on some of that stuff because them throws was egregious, yo.
Yeah, he got a little. I think the first one he got in that red zone, he got flustered. I don't know what he was thinking because he had nothing but time back there. There was no pressure on him.
And 7 was open,
and he missed 2
for the
people.
dump down.
Yeah, he missed 2 or 3 people on that one.
I
It was
hate to
wild.
be egregious, but how nice do you have to be if you have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin? Like, I mean, you going to get some passes off, yo.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Having great weapons is always going to help. Yeah,
it helps
It's
out.
going to help a lot.
Yeah, and
It showed when he didn't have one of them gone.
He had one of them.
Once he lost one of them, that was pretty
pick
much it.
after pick.
he started losing his mind.
boy started doing
His
too
name
much.
went from Mayfield to pick.
But
Because that
now-
second pick was nasty. That one that he threw, it was 4 Ravens over there. I don't know what he was doing.
Marlo got some of the easiest interceptions in NFL history this
That was
year.
nuts.
It just be the one where he just turn around and it just be,
Yeah.
oh, thanks, guys.
But we knew Baker was going to do that.
Yeah,
we
we
called
called
that
it
in the
last
pregame, bro.
week.
We knew
2
that.
picks in
We
the
said it's a pick me.
first half.
Baker's
is dub.
known for that, bro. This is how he gets down.
And honestly, he should have threw like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
At
definitely.
least,
Right.
maybe even 5.
Because Washington
Washington right
keep
the
dropping
hands.
them, bro.
And got the hands.
He got
Yeah,
to
y'all
get
said he got
He
the
can
Tyrannosaurus arms.
He got to
yo.
get
His
the
arms
black
is too
stuff
short,
they had
yo.
on. Was that Little Giants?
On the Little Giants, he got to
They
get the
need that,
stuff,
bro.
but they couldn't open their hands.
Remember Orlando Brown had it in replacements, yo?
That too, yo.
Playing in the bank with the stick
Forgot
on his
about that.
hands.
You
Yeah.
definitely
that.
need to stick them, yo.
You need that bad because you could tackle my boy. You be hitting out there, but you cannot catch. Damn.
Man. But Baker, unfortunately, just real quick, we was talking about how he had how he got his weapons. Both of them, I don't know how long Evans gonna be out, but
They look like some
Godwin-
bad
out
injuries.
there,
Godwin
like,
done.
Godwin is
He's
done for the
the
season.
Godwin's done.
Yeah, he done for the
Prayers
season.
up, man. That was
Bro.
nasty.
That was
man.
sad.
At the
That
end
was
of the
sad.
game like that, you hate to see that, man.
But
Like,
I mean, y'all was doing too much when it was already over. Like that's what you risk. Your
Yeah.
good players getting hurt when you do silly stuff. It was literally like a minute 30 seconds left, and it
Y'all
was
down 10.
Yeah.
It's like, what y'all doing, man?
It's like, bro, y'all covering the spread or what? I don't know if
I
sports
mean-
book seasoning is coming into play, but it's looking weird at this point.
He tried to hit us
Risking
with a
your great
deep ball, but
players
they wasn't going to get us.
when it's a
Dog.
blowout. It's
They
no
wasn't
way to
gonna
come
get us
back and win.
they had to get it to within 3. Yo, we can be
They
honest.
did get that
you.
crazy onside kick. The crazy
They
onside
did.
kick. All right. Try it out. I see what I was trying.
We were saying it looked like at one point, dead
they covering
serious.
that
Oh,
sports
like
book.
they
It looked like
cover
they
that
was
spread.
doing by any
It was
means
getting
to
crazy.
Too many people had them
spread,
parlays
yo.
in, bro.
Minus 3.5.
Too many people had them
was
parlays in,
crazy.
yo.
They get 8
By any means, got your
I'm
boy
telling
leg
you,
cracked
bro.
in half, man. Hey,
That's the
this
problem.
is what happens,
They
They
bro.
should have
sacrificing
been stopped
legs,
throwing
yo.
that ball.
Yo, he gotta be like, Jameis Winston. I'm sorry to crack. What happened to that man leg?
Yeah.
Yo, with the,
I
with the
prayed on
Denzel
that leg.
speech, yo.
Yo, he prayed on that man leg, yo.
We praying over that man
You
leg.
gotta pray on that leg.
But yeah,
No, that's terrible. No, I do wish you
but no,
was
really,
speedy recovery.
like jokes, but real talk, man.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, but
That's
when you
so
doing
unfortunate.
too much like that, you risking a lot when you got great players, playing. And it
It
was
can
a
happen
physical
anytime
game.
on that football
Anytime on the
field.
field.
It was a physical
Unfortunately.
game.
But the last 40, like technically, yes, if they get the touchdown, they got on onside kick. Yes, you could win, but it's just like,
Highly unlikely.
man,
It was.
like,
It
he's
wasn't
doing
worth losing
too
him for the
much,
season.
man.
Yeah.
Like,
It wasn't worth it.
they lost a lot more than the game tonight.
Yeah.
They lost
They
like
did.
3 key players.
And
man.
on the defensive
That's
side, they
That's what
had
I'm
lost some
saying.
guys too. So
But is it something against the NFL, like calling like egregious penalties on us this year? Like I feel like they just trying to slow us
that
down.
second quarter at
Yo,
the
that
end,
Filele joint when Lamar scored. Remember, he
Yeah.
ran it to the right in the second quarter,
Yeah.
and Filele literally did the
They
perfect
call holding.
seal
Holding.
block. I'm
Perfect
like,
block.
I'm happy we scored
What
on
else
that
can you
drive.
do?
I'd have been
salute
pissed if we
Lamar
didn't
got the
score on that
touchdown
drive.
right back, yo. Right
Yeah.
to,
That was
to,
the Justice Hill.
Justice Hill.
Screen
Justice
pass.
Hill scored that touch.
Yeah.
And Bateman shook off in the second. We
But-
said that, but like he got a couple of 2 back-to-back receptions for first downs in second quarter.
But we
which was pivotal.
cannot be so light to skip over Bateman. man.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
we can't
You
skip
gotta
over
come in
Bateman like
strong.
Yes,
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Bateman had-
No,
Yeah.
because
Sir.
Bateman had one of them games, bro.
100, how many yards?
I think a buck,
At least
a
a
buck
buck
21, a touchdown,
And it was only on like
on,
5
bro.
or 6 receptions. He was really out there
59
shaking the
yarder,
baby.
About time.
4
bro.
receptions.
Well,
About
Four
time.
receptions, yeah.
What was
Now
killing?
it was one of them he didn't break, and Mike
Bro,
kept talking about his
so
speed.
slow,
I say,
bro.
don't
Zero
I respect
acceleration.
the hands though. Let me stop being overly picky.
the route running.
But I just
Yeah.
want it was one who you was butt naked on the outside, yo. You should have scored, bro. But it's okay. I forgot about the lower injuries and the
Lower leg
legs.
joints. Yeah, he
You
had
feel
some
me?
lot
So-
of big leg.
But they were
injuries,
great receptions, and I got to give you your credit. But
And we going. Oh
yeah, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say we've been. Because I want to make sure just keep riding on what we've been talking about since the beginning of the year. The whole thing we kept saying was, yo, he just got to be healthy so he can get his rhythm in order. Because we was like, he can play.
He had flashes.
Yeah, he's got flashes.
Glimpses of greatness his whole career.
His whole career, he just kept getting injured. That was really all it was. So this was a great game for him. Also, Andrews.
He's been building up.
Yeah, he's been looking better and better each game. He's been looking better and better each game.
Yeah. Transition.
Andrews was a great one too, man. Thanks, man.
Shaking
The
big.
man whose name is back, yo.
Proved us
The
wrong.
toe
Bro.
tap.
I was trying to get you
The
out of
toe
here,
tap.
man.
We wanted him to
Don't
prove
lie.
us wrong. We said that,
I
yo.
wanted you out of here. Bro.
Andrews and Tuck. Andrews and Tuck. Because Tuck
ain't one out of here, but
Tuck
he
had
was
like
on-
a
he was on
53-yarder.
the
I was
clock.
on his case. I'm not
He was
going to
on
lie.
the
I was
clock,
building
for
the
sure.
case with Zay, bro. We was together, yo, building a case on him. That 53-yarder in like
But with
the second quarter
Andrews,
was good.
man, definitely, bro. Like just watching you actually, the sideline catch. This wasn't even a touchdown. This was
that
the
was
one
that
Lamar
toe
threw
tap,
to him
man.
with a toe
That was
tap.
beautiful.
I was
Oh
like,
my
oh, he
goodness.
back. He back.
I
now,
couldn't believe
man.
he caught that when that was
boy
wide
is
receiver
back.
action.
We weren't
That toe
sure.
tap.
Beautiful.
The
Couldn't
refs
even
were
tell.
sure, but we wasn't sure.
Oh, it looked crazy in
Great
real
toe
time.
tap.
2 touchdowns.
2 tuds.
Technically, he didn't prove us wrong. We did not reach a verdict, yo.
Yeah,
we just had
of
him on
course.
trial.
He was on
yo.
trial.
It was an
Of course.
appropriate trial. We was
Yeah,
just
of
collecting
course.
evidence,
Compiling
yo.
evidence.
Just coming back off the
I was
injury,
ready to
got
let
off
him
to a
go
slow
though. I was
start.
trying to get pieces, man. I'm not gonna lie.
We just said, yo, if he don't pick it up, it was very rational that,
Yeah.
yo, they're going to have to start
Somebody
having
gotta start.
conversations. That's all, yo.
Somebody.
We said we wanted him to beat the allegations, and so
course.
far he's doing that, yo.
And then of course, the king himself, yo.
Derrick Henry, bro.
What is wrong with that man? Yo?
No,
Number one, in the first half, I think he only had 4 or 5 carries.
Yeah.
Wow. The Harbaugh, Todd Monken, and them, y'all gotta talk to me on that one, yo. Like, how is that possible?
They blowing his 300
And we
games,
up.
yo.
We was up by like at least 3 points at that point, man. Like, what?
They blowing his
He was up by
300
TD.
games.
He was up
A
by
touch-
And,
TD.
they wouldn't be able
What
to
are we
get all
doing?
those extra random touchdowns at the in dirty moments to
Exactly.
control the clock.
Run that rock,
Feel me?
man.
And-
Like it was a really especially egregious. I think it was 2nd and 2, and Derrick Henry was back there, and we threw like a weird screen that got deflected.
Caught a penalty.
Then got a penalty. Then we went. It was 3 more penalties.
This was in the
after that.
second quarter. I remember that.
And
It
I
was
wrote down the
disgusting.
stat line. At this time, Derrick Henry had 8
5
rushes.
carries.
No, he had 8 carries for 118 yards, and they was like, "Yo, it's the beginning of the third. We just gonna stop giving."
We
the
don't
ball."
want to. We're not
We
going
don't
to
want
give him the
win,
ball.
We don't
want to
win by
a
too
game.
much of a point margin that'll upset everybody. So
That man should have 20 carries. Minimum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a good
Yeah.
number for that game.
Minimum.
Yo, he would have had an easy 200 game.
Oh, yeah.
yo.
bro,
Most
he
definitely.
had like 160 yards off of like 8 or 9 carries.
And I think it's so crazy. This is why you don't want to give too much praise during the game because I think I was the one that was just giving Todd Monken
No, I was
plays for
saying it
mixing
too.
it up.
Yeah. Todd
And then
Monken
the
got
goofy
offense rolling.
plays started happening
Yeah.
The
immediately
fumble.
after that.
That fumble was so
Jeez,
weird.
Wow,
why are you
stressful.
trying that,
What the
yo?
hell?
Wild stressful
What
for
you
no
doing?
reason.
And then, oh boy, thankfully, both Zay Likely and Isaiah Likely and Zay Flowers had a hand on 27, who was he was
Thankfully.
doing a few things that game, but
Thankfully.
man, because he dragged him in for the TD. They
Yeah.
eventually, I think
From
they did
40
get
yards
the TD,
out
but
almost.
it
Yeah.
took some more
Nasty,
time
the
at
40-yard
least. Like
truck stick TD.
My
and all
God.
stick
Took
mode
Lamar
would've been
Likely and
crazy.
everybody to the end zone.
Lamar
man.
was
Walk
trying,
in.
yo. Lamar was trying, yo.
God damn it.
Salute to Lamar. He also had a before we completely go into him, and I want to save him for last because
Oh, yeah, we
it's
gotta
easy to do
discuss
that.
that
But
also, Tyler.
he got a block too. Lamar was doing a little bit that we like this, but didn't really like to see because it was just like, yo, please.
Yeah, when he
please.
ran down there and started
Yeah.
blocking for Derrick Henry was crazy.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Lamar blocking for
Forgot
Henry?
about that,
Still
yo.
My man's
blocking, yo.
blocking down.
Lamar is the
chill,
only
yo.
MVP with a
Oh.
pancake in NFL
Lamar
history,
chill.
bro.
Lamar.
He was trying to get retribution
He got
from
a
31,
pancake,
yo.
yeah.
31 was doing too much all game, yo. Winfield,
like that's crazy.
Winfield,
They keep
you a
hitting me like
dirty.
that.
You
Yeah.
see, we on YouTube. I couldn't even trip
Yeah,
like
we
that.
couldn't
I was
cuss
about to
'cause we
start
weren't
going
monetized to
crazy.
make this money, but you know what we
I was
thinking.
so wild.
If this wasn't YouTube, I would have gave you 2 Stone Cold Steve Austin middle fingers
Yeah.
right now, yo. Extra hard to the camera.
Yeah, nah.
I want to salute the Namdi, or the BK.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Better beat guy.
and
Yeah.
Trent Simpson. I want to single them out as well because they just had a lot of little sneaky plays to stop certain things from happening. And Mad BK was like all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He usually
He
is.
was all over the place.
He's a
tonight.
problem.
Yeah.
I hate
That
to
Simpson,
see
interior.
and Simpson, even if he didn't didn't get the tackle on one of them, but he
But he
held
was
them
there
up just
to
enough.
play.
And he just was at little weird places the whole time
Yeah.
to help
Made a lot of plays.
From it getting really weird before
And the
night was
backfield,
up.
good backfield stops. He
Yes.
made a lot of good backfield stops.
Exactly.
The middle of the field is still open a little bit. We got to figure that out, man, because we play
That's
a
what I
real
was
good
going to
team.
say.
We
I
gotta
hate to
chill.
be nitpicky, but we can't cover a
We got to
slant.
figure that because this shouldn't have been
We
a 10-point
can't cover
game.
quick routes. Like
This should
it's
not have
bad,
been
bro.
a 10-point game. This is disgusting.
It's nasty
The score was
outside,
crazy.
bro. Like that, we really should have beat them 34-10. What it was like
Your
at the
score
coming into
prediction.
the fourth quarter. Like we just let them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Circle
it's
back
like,
in
bro,
there.
y'all when
Close these
it put the
games out,
nail in the
man.
coffin. Because
Defense
like you
gotta
said,
close
Andy
out.
Reid and them ain't gonna bail us out like that.
That's
you
what
feel me? Like, yo,
You're right.
you gotta play football full quarters, yo.
Yeah, you like
Houston, all them guys.
not-
We got some. I mean, AFC is not.
all of
I'm
them
not worried about
but
nobody but
it's
Kansas City, to be
you
honest,
can't
though.
have some of them little
Yeah,
weird-
it really
Andy
is
Reid
Andy.
gonna capitalize
It's
on
Andy,
that, yo.
man.
Andy Reid, yo.
bro.
The
The
coaching.
Chiefs.
And
The
Mike Tomlin. To be honest,
The
Mike
coaching.
Tomlin
Steelers
is
as
Yeah, I
well.
mean that too.
Mike
That
Tomlin
defense
as well.
is
They
something-
5-2
something you gotta
over
look
there,
at.
yo.
Yeah.
They got to build themselves back up to that because we just thinking about of course, play anybody in the playoffs, but that main thing is getting past them Chiefs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
getting
most
past-
definitely.
Playoff-wise,
You can't look
it's
past
Chiefs.
anybody, but it's like we know some of them, even in this game, some of the things I did not like. And a lot of the wins, it's things I still did not like.
I mean,
yo.
that
Like,
fumble was stupid.
yeah,
There was no
know.
reason that fumble should have happened.
It just
we
was
were,
like, why was
we
that
were
the
up by
play,
almost
yo?
20 points at that point. Like, what are we doing? Why
And
are
we just
why
gotta
are we
be more
throwing screen
disciplined
passes?
down the line too, because like all them penalties and stuff, like some of it is sportsbook seasoning, but some of it is a lack of discipline.
Yeah, because they were some
Like,
penalties.
yo, come on, yo. We had how many penalties did we have in that game?
Yeah, some of it, yeah.
It had to be like
The
9.
penalties was crazy.
It had to be like 8 or 9.
Because we was-
maybe more.
We were
Definitely more.
Yeah.
Definitely more.
we was upset with some of the calls, but like when they showed some of them was bogus, absolutely bogus.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then we were looking at some of them was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
come on, that's a
that
call.
was a whole
That's a good call.
Flowers.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
oh.
held him there. That was the one that just
I
stuck out in my
respected
mind. But
that.
it was
That's
a
the
few-
only one I respected because
Rosengarten had
Zay
one.
Flowers made sure.
It was a
that,
few of them,
Rogan
man.
and,
It was a few of
But that one
Harden
sticks
get
out
hit.
most. Yeah.
So it's like we talk about that like every other week, I feel like, or something like that. Like just cleaning up
Yeah, it's still
the little
stuff
stuff
to clean up.
because the offense is crazy.
The
Yeah.
offense
My
is
The
goodness.
defense just
It's
gotta
unstoppable.
stay consistent on that in the back. This team should be nearly unbeatable.
Yeah.
Yo. Honestly,
Cuzzo
man.
said it when we was watching the game. Historically, this might be
The
the
best
greatest
Ravens
offense we've ever had and the worst
worst
Ravens
defense.
defense.
Man.
Couldn't have them at the same
It
time.
might be, we couldn't have both.
But his offense
greatness,
is crazy,
but
but the defense
that
is
defense
so
is
suspect.
questionable.
They was getting
So suspect.
How do you get it to 41-31 from 34-10 in the third quarter?
Yeah.
End of the third quarter.
End of the third.
what was blowing me, of course, some of the secondary stuff, but that's been all year. It was like they were running the ball too. It's like,
They
bro,
were.
that's the staple
Up
right
the
there.
middle.
They were.
Yes.
That's not good.
We always say you ain't running the ball on them.
Bro, yeah.
It's like, now I don't want to get on them too much because it's like, you can have a off week.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody's allowed to have an off week, man.
They scheme well. Some people will scheme well against you. So
But
and they
unfortunately-
were passing that ball at first too, man.
Yeah.
So that kept us on our heels for a second there. So
Slick play action fake. They was doing a lot of
the screen plays, the tight end
Yeah, they
screens.
play
they
calling
threw
early.
a fucking tight end screen on us. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that
He
was
ran
didn't
it
know
up
that was
to us.
happening, man.
God dang.
Tight end screen.
That boy Baker, man.
Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield is going to kill all of his receivers before this season ends, bro. If he plays like that, he not protecting nobody. I thought he had something out on his boy 88, that tight end. I'm like, he putting him in all bad situations.
Man.
Salute to
He
him.
was
My man
getting
was
rocked.
going to death
I said-
every play.
I said at the end of the
Kyle
game.
caught him. Cousin
Yeah.
Kyle caught
Baker
him.
only throws
Good
the ball to
God.
him if it's two defenders crashing down on him already, and his head is turned.
I think
like
Roquan got him one time
Roquan and
across
Kyle
the
was
middle.
out there to
Try
kill
to
tonight.
kill that man.
Roquan and Kyle was out there trying to
I
hit.
thought he wasn't trying to. I thought that Baker wasn't going to be happy until he got him out of the game too.
Yeah,
That's how I
he
was
wanted
looking.
to take out the
No, real
most
rap.
receivers ever. in
If I was
NFL
him, I would have
history.
been dropping them passes. I'm like, I'm not. Yo,
That
like,
last one, I
like,
definitely
yeah,
would drop.
bro,
Like,
we
all right, you
down,
doing too
we
much.
down a
Yo?
lot, yo, relax.
We down by
yo.
10, yo. It's 30 seconds left, yo. Chill out. Chill out. I'm a
Golly.
tight end, yo. I'm not about to get
Nail it,
upfield.
Yo, run the ball, yo.
You just threw an out pass to me, yo.
Try and get that
And-
kilt in the flat.
I want to make sure. Just saw some funny stuff, but we keeping it real with it. We saw the picture of Skip Bayless, yo, in the Baker Mayfield jersey. I think he wrote, "I'm ready." Your man's wasn't.
Yeah,
yo.
he wasn't.
Oh,
Choked
sir.
early. He threw 2 early picks, yo.
This on y'all.
Bucks
Egregious
fans,
ones.
blame that man.
Blame
yo.
that man, bro. Go after Skip. Go in his
Baker
comments
Mayfield
right
is
now.
not
Go
Lamar
crazy on his
either, bro.
comments.
Stop playing, yo. Baker Mayfield is having a great season, but he is not Lamar Jackson. I gotta point at y'all every week because they not Lamar.
They keep throwing
That boy
another
threw
quarter.
5 touchdowns.
It's another quarterback every week. They try
MVP
to.
campaign.
Gotta point at him every
MVP
week.
campaign.
That boy threw 5 of them.
Yeah,
things,
we're gonna
bro.
get to that, but they be like, yo,
Every week.
we gonna get this guy, the quarterback of the week.
Stop
That's what
it.
it is. It's the quarterback of the week. They put him up. It was good because we already know they was going. Now we was talking about it briefly last week, but they was ready to give that MVP, that early season MVP to Baker. Even if he didn't play well, and they somehow won the game. They was gonna be ready to crown him, yo.
But this is how you know Lamar is Lamaring this year. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels. What's this guy's name? Baker Mayfield.
Baker.
Come on, bro. Like, yo, they're not Lamar Jackson.
And this dude Baker, man, it also, it adds a little more to it that the same draft class.
Ooh.
Yeah, that does feel
And
good.
Baker was the
And
number
Baker
one
had like
pick.
4,000
Number one pick.
commercials, and now
And he was
Lamar's
the last
getting the Gatorade commercials and just dropping 40-yard
Yeah, he was the last in the
And he
first
was the
round.
last overall pick in the first round.
Yep.
Bro. Interesting.
So when I see that, I'm just like,
Gotcha again.
And one throw
Gotcha
that I gotta
again.
say that Lamar showed me he's elite. It was a throw a lot of people wouldn't look at, but like that one when Kolar on the left side, it was in triple
I think it was the
coverage.
first throw of the
I
game.
knew
Another
that was a
sideline
pick.
throw, yeah.
I knew that was a pick. He dimed it
Floated
up
it
as
perfect.
perfect as it could
He
be,
dropped it in the bucket, man.
bro.
let's just roll right into it because I wanted to make sure we gave a lot of love and hate on it. Lamar Jackson, 5 touchdowns today, slick passes up the side, evading
MVP.
defenders on the blitz.
The greatest.
I mean,
MVP.
the 59 all the way
The greatest
down.
Ravens
MVP.
player of all time at this point, yo.
He's got to.
All he has to do is get the ring.
Got to get the
He
bowl.
gotta get
All he has to
Gotta
do is get the ring. He's the
He's gonna
greatest
get it.
Ravens player of all time, yo.
He's going to get it.
Undisputed. But
Undisputed greatest Ravens player of all time.
he ran
He's
it.
going
Remember,
to get it.
even
Yeah.
they what was they thinking? Like even at the towards the end of the game when they was trying to make a comeback, they just sending everybody back like it's Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
It was like a third.
Lamar got an
14 or something like
easy
that.
15
He just
yards.
ran it up there. It's like, yo, you can't do
That's a
that
bad
against
ran
him,
out
yo.
of bounds.
Can't.
Oh, I'm outside.
Forgot
thank
I was
you.
quick.
They was
That
Forgot he had
having,
wheels.
Yeah.
they was having
Damn.
moments where it's like, dog, like y'all can't do that to this guy.
Forgetting who
Got
you
him.
playing.
And he's locked in, dog. Like some of this stuff, like you said, that Kolar pass.
Yeah.
He might have either overthrew it or something in the past. Like, cause some of the times his intermediate throws be the ones
It'd
that
be a
be off.
timing
Yeah.
thing.
Man.
He'd have mistimed
Nah, he
it.
dropped the dime on
He
that
might have
one.
put it on there, but he'd have mistimed it, and it might have either gone out of bounds or got picked off. So
He had a couple of dots that was just beautiful, bro.
You brought it up briefly earlier to the Andrews joint to the side.
Andrews.
What?
Andrews made an amazing catch.
Amazing.
But he
But
rolled
the-
out
Lamar
to the
put it
left
where it need to
side,
be.
bro.
He put it where it needs
He's
to be.
right-handed.
On the run. On the
perfect
run.
ball. You can't throw it any better than that.
Bro, he
Some
had
Can't throw it any better
nasty
than
side.
that.
Only that reminds me of when Aaron Rodgers on Green Bay was playing against the Lions in the playoff
yeah,
show, and that weird nasty one where he rolled out. Lamar's doing that.
Yeah.
6 seasons in, he already breaking y'all records, bro.
3 touchdowns.
Give him his credit.
At least 3 touchdowns.
And Zay already said the worst thing you want to see is Lamar rolling out of that pocket.
Yeah.
It's the scariest sight.
Something weird gonna
It's
happen,
the scariest
yo.
sight. You know anything can happen.
Sniper mode,
TD.
break it for 15 yards.
It's whatever
anything.
you want, however you want
the
it. Served up
scariest
hot and
thing
ready.
in the NFL, other than seeing Derrick Henry with a full steam,
True.
running full steam.
That's
ahead,
true.
And
is Lamar Jackson evading the first 1 or 2 pass rushes that are supposed to get him on the ground?
And still looking
Yeah.
Because
downfield.
once they miss, and
Once
yes,
the play break down,
there you go, Rich.
Keep the
Still-
eyes downfield.
bro.
So,
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
And his receiving core knows to keep making moves.
that's where that Bateman throw came from.
that's the chemistry.
Likely.
Yeah.
Likely had one.
That's the
It's like, yo, they
chemistry.
know.
Yeah.
That's
Andrews.
Just to keep moving.
know.
gotta be
When
healthy.
he get the shaking and baking, they like, oh, let me, keep going. All right, I got you.
That's what was happening with Patrick Mahomes after a while.
Yeah.
They know, hey, just keep scrambling. Keep scrambling.
Yep.
Keep scrambling. His eyes is down the field. Just keep working. Keep working. Because at some point, yo, you can't, I don't care who you are.
Yeah, you can't cover somebody
defend that
forever.
long,
Yeah,
yo.
you can't.
Especially when the play is dialed up for the pressure.
Yep.
Like, dog,
just
them dudes
you.
saw islands back there.
Yeah, it's
yo.
just you and another person, and you're just randomly running around now. It's nothing you can do.
absolutely nothing you can do, yo. So what are the biggest takeaways from this game? Because it was a weird, excellent game with some highs, some lows. What do y'all say is the biggest takeaway, good and bad, from this week? Because every week it's something different, yo.
I'm gonna be honest, yo. Y'all gonna be mad at me because I'm diehard Ravens, but I felt like outside of Marlo and cousin Kyle, everybody on the defense is on trial after this game. People had glimpses of greatness, but y'all are way better than that. It's no way in the world when Mike Evans gets hurt that early and Godwin goes up and y'all still allow him to close it. It was 34-10 going into the fourth quarter,
It's
bro.
pretty bad.
It ended 41-31, bro. That should not happen, yo.
Defense got to close the games out.
That should not happen. The offense, honestly, is
Yeah,
Why
the
is
offense
kept damn
is
near
the-
perfect.
Yeah, that's
All they gotta do is
that's
make
the
the
good
right
takeaway.
play
They
calls.
just
To
don't
be
make
honest,
the, yeah.
That's a good takeaway.
Don't
They
make no
gotta make the
mistakes.
right play. Give Derrick Henry the ball. on
Don't
that-
make mistakes.
on that
Make the right
second and
play
two.
calls. You gonna win.
Yeah,
every
we
time
good on the
offense.
offense. Defense is questionable right now.
I'm very.
Kyle scream on them boys. Roquan, you can hit, but you gotta learn how to at least be in a position where you somewhere serviceable when you covering a route. Like it's bad, yo. We just get barbecue chicken out there, bro.
Yeah.
Barbecue
I blame
chicken
some of
out
that on
there,
Zach
bro.
Orr too, though. Sometimes it'd be the whole side of the field, no one's there.
Yeah.
That has to be just the
man.
coordinator. It gotta be.
That
Some of that gotta be
touchdown,
Zach Orr.
Nobody was over there.
No
And I'm
one.
hoping Marlo
Tried
is
it into the
okay.
end
No
zone.
one.
Number one.
He literally
That was
stopped.
disgusting.
He
That was
stopped
disgusting.
running. He literally
Yeah, he walked
in
in.
the end
I
zone.
thought it was a
walking.
penalty. I thought he had stopped running like that because it was a penalty or something. So
no
he
one
was
was near
mad.
him.
He just was nobody around.
No one was near him.
Not a
I'm
soul in
hoping
sight.
Marlo is okay though, because he got hurt.
Sticking to your question though, like what you just asked, the stuff
Oh,
that
yeah, my
stuck
bad.
out. I would probably say for me, it's still that middle of the field, yo. We got to get that checked out, man. That middle
So
of the field
nasty,
is
bro.
barbecue chicken, bro.
Yeah.
And that's that to me. That would be Roquan, our linebackers, and then the safeties. So,
Marcus
and
Williams
specifically
feels sketchy,
Marcus
too.
Williams.
Yeah.
But also they said Kyle, like his coverage isn't as quite as good. He's just been hitting, and he been on that run game crazy.
Yeah.
So
But it kind of bails you
I don't
out when
know.
you can make a tackle. Because you remember when that play when Marcus Williams, they threw it, and it was like he could have crashed down and made a mean safety play, and he just went flying, yo. And it's like,
Yeah.
you're not even going to come down and make a tackle, so you can't cover
he
or
made
smack
one
people.
good tackle today, yo. That I was finally like, all right, he can hit. I didn't even know he could tackle.
That was the first
I didn't even know he could
that was
do
his
that.
first tackle of the season.
I had no idea he could do that.
Probably first tackle. It couldn't have been more than 4 tackles in the season.
Yeah, that middle of the field is still a concern for me.
At this point, because you alluded to one thing, and we've all been talking about the other thing. What do you? I mean, we're not in the film room and all of that. You know, we just guys. You know,
Yeah, we
talking,
just
watching,
love-
trying to
love
give
the
an
Ravens.
educated,
Chopping it up, man.
trying to give an educated, you know, and fun-filled opinions. But like Zach Orr and communication with the players on the field and the call, like what is going on? Like I don't even know what the place because it's of course it's a combination of both, but it's just like
Yeah.
it's like the talent. It's not a talent
Yeah,
issue,
something not adding
man.
up.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
something
not
not
a
adding up.
talent issue,
It's
yo.
the communication,
Yeah,
man.
that's why
Mike McDonald had them boys. Mike McDonald had them boys schemed up well.
Yes, bro. We
Well,
were the best defense in
Well,
the league
any
in a lot of
weakness,
stats.
like I feel like a lot of weaknesses are showing that Mike McDonald schemed up last year to where as though it wouldn't show.
Nah.
That could be
Because you see the
case.
communication off now, and now you're seeing like last year, Roquan never seemed to be out of
yo.
you know, like not there when it's a coverage. Now all of a sudden,
And why is he covering fast receivers in the flat?
telling you,
It's like, bro, y'all know he's a liability
They
there.
scheming for that.
telling you,
there was they
Yeah.
are scheming. We talked.
They
about
are scheming
There's
up for
one.
that,
There's one. I can't remember if it was a touchdown or a big play, but it was just. I think either way, there was a point where it was at least a big play at the moment. At the least I should say, where they were like trying to figure out the play and they got it off because everybody else out there looking confused. This
that was early in the
first
game.
half.
That was early in the game. Yeah, when
And it's
Oweh
like-
made the tackle.
It's like it's
Yeah.
like
You know what it is?
Like, what is going on?
Somebody
I
else.
was no one set. No one was
Somebody
set ready
else
for the play.
needs that green dot, yo. Somebody else needs that green dot because they need
Maybe
to have
it's
somebody
Wiggins,
that
yo.
needs to be positioned. Who's because I think it's Marcus, right? Isn't he green dot right now?
I don't even know.
Yeah, Marcus Williams is.
Come on, we gotta get somebody
Marcus
else on
Williams
green
and
dot,
Roquan.
bro. Well, it might need to be Kyle. It might need to be
Marlo.
It's usually one of the linebackers. I would prefer it to be Roquan and them, but clearly he might not be the best guy to call plays and stuff like that. That's why they didn't give it to him. But I don't know. Something not working with him calling it or being the guy with the green dot. You know what I mean? So we need to figure that out.
Or maybe let's give him a plea. Maybe let's just say Tampa Bay's offense is this good. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, this isn't the first time.
No.
This is not the
No.
first.
Yeah, it's not the first time.
If this was the first game, then we could say that. But this is what?
I just feel
Yeah,
bad because
game
they gave
6 now?
Roquan a Funko, yo. You can't be getting beat like that if you got one of these, yo.
Now he was making some hits.
No,
late.
he played well tonight.
He hits well.
He
He
played
still
well.
tackles
He still
well.
played
Just
well.
his
Tackles
coverage
well.
is crazy, man.
Coverage
Like,
is
he's been
questionable,
looking
bro.
wild out there.
But in this NFL,
But again,
you got to be able to do both, bro.
It really could just be the system that we're in, because like
Yeah,
you
you
said,
right,
Mike
you right.
McDonald might have just had
and
a
these
good
issues
system
weren't
for
there
our
last
guys.
year, yo.
He was a czar, yo.
These issues weren't there last
Clearly.
year.
We did have some other pieces too, Clowney and them. Like there were some other pieces that we had.
Yeah,
but
Clowney, Queen,
Yeah,
all them. But
Geno.
Queen is, well, never mind. Their defense
Geno
is really
Stone. We had
Geno
some other pieces
getting the
last
picks.
year
Yeah.
that was making plays.
Well, I say my big takeaway as far as positive probably would be the passing game, man. The passing game, man.
gonna
That was
even
promising.
even with Zay getting hurt early, he stayed in the game, but wasn't really getting targeted. We still was killing. Rashad Bateman,
Shaking and
Mark
baking,
Andrews,
Like
Isaiah
they said,
Likely.
it's next man up on this offense.
I'm telling you that passing game looking good.
And I know it hurt you because you needed it, but Likely should have had a touchdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Likely should have.
They made a good defensive play to tip
good
the
defensive
ball,
play to
but, like-
take that ball, but if not, Likely get a touchdown. Like
Good
the
thing you said
passing
that.
game looking good.
Because that's what I mentioned earlier during the game. I was like, yo, Lamar, like, everybody getting something, yo.
I'm telling you,
He was like,
he's spreading the ball around.
yes.
He's spreading the ball around.
Get open, he gonna get it to you.
is-
Yo.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking
Y'all
like
know
right
the
now.
scary thing about Lamar, though? He already had 2 MVP seasons, and somehow he looks like he's sharper.
He's getting better.
Well,
he's
that's
still
how
getting
you
better.
get better,
He's
yo.
still
Well, that's 'cause
getting
you
better.
get better.
He's just sailing
He's still
higher than
improving.
that,
He's
yo.
playing
still
more
improving.
seasons in NFL.
Chemistry
Right.
with the squad.
But you got
Sure.
remember, he came in relatively young still. He's what,
You're right.
27, dog. He's entering
right.
that prime.
If Lamar plays at this pace for 4 more seasons and gets 2 rings, he could be the greatest player to ever play football, yo. Nobody can do what he
Talent
does,
wise, Lamar is one of one.
Talent wise and stat
Lamar's
wise,
101.
he gonna blow everybody's
Lamar's
stats out the
101.
water.
the passing one's gonna
Passing
be hard.
yards.
The
is-
passing ones are
maybe
gonna be
not.
hard.
But his,
Passing yards
his
is
total
not gonna be
yards and
Oh, yeah, total yards gonna be crazy.
We always say his highlight package.
It's gonna be ridiculous, yo. He gonna go down as one
He
of the
gonna have the greatest
football
highlight
players
package of all time.
yo.
That's a
Yeah.
fact, though, yo. Like that's
Yeah.
undisputed. He gonna have
Ridiculous,
the greatest
yo.
highlight package,
Oh,
Yeah, they'll always go
Thank
back
you,
on
Lamar.
the stats.
Thank you
with
for choosing our team, and I thank you for paying them, yo. Last, because you remember we was on our please, Lamar. Please.
That was all last year.
Man.
Please.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the year before. No, it was the year before.
Yeah,
right?
year before,
Yeah.
yeah.
We
when it
having
was shaky.
totally
They
different
was trying to act
conversations
crazy when
right
he
now.
didn't want to play.
'Cause look
halfway
around the
injured. Like,
NFL.
bro, he's worth the
Look
money.
around the NFL for at the teams
Yo.
that don't have
Yo,
good quarterbacks.
Trevor Lawrence
bro.
got paid more than my boy.
And didn't beg for a dime.
Questionable.
Look
But the
at him,
craziest
bro.
part is,
I think Daniel Jones got a check that's close to Lamar's.
listen, the crazy part is my man's got the check and then got MVP.
Got better.
Yeah.
Most people get the check.
Got better.
Yeah.
You don't see him as good that next season
Yeah.
after they get the payday.
Yeah, they
Lamar
get
got it and played better.
Yeah.
Because people questioned him like, oh, is he really hurt or is he just sitting because he ain't get paid? We don't like that.
He's
this,
a
this, and
competitor
that.
that wanted to be compensated.
I'm telling you,
fairly.
if you pay him, Lamar's he's gonna elevate his game. Pay the man. Because you already see what kind of work ethic he got.
Yeah.
How you think he keep getting better after all this time?
Greatness, bro.
Well,
Greatness.
Another good win. That's 5 in a row. Next week,
Big
division
Browns,
game.
Brownies.
Browns.
That should be an easy one.
It should be.
We should knock that out. I know
Don't
it's
get
division.
weird.
Their
They just lost
defense
their
is weird,
quarterback.
man. They got a weird
Is
defense.
Jameis Winston starting? He's the
I don't
funniest
know who starter
quarterback,
is.
yo. I really
More
want
than
him to
likely.
start, yo.
More than
He's
likely
so
it's gonna be
funny,
Jameis.
bro.
If Jameis is quarterbacking, and
'Cause
I
that other
like,
kid
I
is
like
trash.
Jameis, but
That other kid is trash.
next
Jameis'
week, y'all
speech
better get
today
at
was funny.
least
We need at least
3
2 picks.
interceptions.
At least 2.
Yeah.
At
I said
least
at
3
least.
interceptions.
I'll be honest, our defense is so questionable. I'm just expecting Lamar to bail us out. Yo. I'm putting the jacket on y'all
No
defense.
way.
It's been too many
yo,
weeks
y'all
in a
been
row
looking
now,
crazy
defense. Y'all
as
got to
heck,
step
bro.
up. Y'all got to
No
do
way.
better than
The-
that.
the-
Looking extra crazy,
The defense
bro.
got to hold the
Yes,
Browns down.
Extra crazy.
They have to hold the Browns down.
Message.
I mean,
If the Browns shake off on our defense, oh my goodness.
have you seen what the Raiders look like?
Listen, I know.
Cheeks.
But
They lost
They
the
don't even got
receiver.
guard miss you
The
starting no
receiver
more.
Listen.
dipped. Faked the hamstring injury, allegedly.
Yeah, but Devontae killed
to go
us.
to another trash
before,
team,
yeah,
but that's
before he
another-
Before
Yeah, that's
he
who
got
was
to
really
them
killing us.
Steelers,
Devontae was
Jets.
going crazy.
And
on him.
Minshew
and
and
Bowers.
the bankers, please never come back to the bank, yo.
Yeah, please. He's
Never
got
come
our
back to the
number,
bank,
man.
yo. I
He
don't
just
know
got
what-
our number.
I don't
Leave him
know,
out the
man.
bank.
He out here seeing somebody.
Or get
before
him
the
on
game,
our team and
allegedly.
make him a backup or something, man. God damn. I don't want to see him no more, yo.
Don't overlook the Browns.
No, we
We're
not.
gonna be
It's a
fine.
divisional
We're gonna be
game
fine.
too.
We're gonna be
Another-
fine.
It's
another
divisional.
one. Yeah,
Let Derrick
It's
Henry
in
run the
Cleveland.
ball.
Yep,
Please
gonna be
let
fine.
Derrick Henry run the ball. If Derrick Henry doesn't have more than 25 carries in this game, I'm banking for somebody's job, yo.
I want him to have at least 20 to 21 carries.
How
Yeah,
today,
yeah,
yo, you know how
okay.
much easier and stress-free today would have been if we just kept running the ball with Derrick Henry?
Get up big. Stay healthy because it's a short week after that. It's the
Yeah.
Bengals on that Thursday.
No, we play the
They
Browns.
be setting
after.
us up.
No,
No,
it's
I
the
mean,
Bra-
we play the Browns, then we play the Broncos.
My bad, the Broncos. My fault. I'm
Broncos,
jumping
yeah.
weeks. My fault.
Yeah.
My fault. Yeah.
I think it's Broncos, then
But-
Steelers.
Yeah, but regardless.
Them Bengals.
Just
Something
I
like
thought they gave us a Monday, Sunday to Thursday. I was gonna be like,
Now
that's
we got a
weird,
lot of
bro.
primetime games this year. So
We deserve it.
And we'll be
We deserve
talking
it.
about the Browns game on the Ravens Huddle episode 18 coming up. We're not gonna go too hard on it right now. We going, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we
Yes, sir.
appreciate y'all.
absolutely.